Hey, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Tim.
And Tim is German and he had to learn so many difficult words when he came to the Netherlands.
Yeah, it was really difficult in the beginning, so I will tell you the 11 most difficult words I had to learn when I came to the Netherlands.
Okay, let's dive into these words.
When I came here 8 years ago in 2011, I had to learn Dutch because I wanted to do a study in Dutch. So you need to have a really high level of Dutch, and I didn't know anything, so I had to learn it from from scratch.
Oh, I thought from square one.
Yeah, I wanted to say from scratch, but
that's okay.
Square came out.
That's okay. And in how many weeks did you learn Dutch?
It was 5 weeks.
5 weeks, that's crazy.
Yeah, very intense weeks, of course.
Yeah.
Like every day, a lot of hours of Dutch lessons.
And even though a lot of people say that German and Dutch is a lot similar, or is very similar, it is not. It has a lot of different words and a lot of different sounds. To foreigners, it might sound the same, but it's very difficult.
Yeah.
And
But you have an advantage if you already know German and English, because Dutch is somewhere in between.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you know both, then you can actually know quite a lot of words when you read them at least.
So let's just list the 11 most difficult words for you.
Yeah. Number 1 is actually a number. It's 88, or in Dutch, achtenTaCHTIG.
achtenTaCHTIG.
Yeah.
And has a lot of these
Yeah.
sounds that the Dutch is famous for, and the German language doesn't have that sound, right?
Yes, they do.
Oh,
But it's not that often.
not as the.
We have also a softer version.
Yeah.
And they can come together in one word even. That's also very difficult. But it's not as much, but it's also the same.
But I would like you at home to try to pronounce the word. You've seen it here. It's down here. So try to pronounce it. We'll do. Can you do it again? One more.
achtenTaCHTIG.
achtenTaCHTIG. You go ahead.
Actually, the first part, acht, is the same in German. Also the exact same pronunciation, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, the second part was the difficult thing. The TaCHTIG. More like, where does the T come from all of a sudden?
achtenTaCHTIG. Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird for me in the beginning, because in German there's no T.
No.
So
You don't have any tea? Only coffee? Just kidding. Sorry. Let's go. And word 2.
Word number 2 is a shoe brush, little shoe brush maybe, and it's very difficult because it's a very long word with a lot of different difficult sounds, and it's called SCHReeuw. Oh no. SCHOenLePeLBORSTELTJE.
SCHOenLePeLBORSTELTJE. And now we say it slowly, but a normal Dutch person would say SCHOenLePeLBORSTELTJE. So try to pronounce that. And it's a shoe spoon brush.
Yeah.
It's not even a shoe brush, it's a shoe spoon brush. You know the shoe spoon that you use to get your shoe on? And there's a brush apparently to clean the shoe brush.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that. I don't use that word a lot.
The third one is a short one, but there's also a very difficult sound in there for me. At least in the beginning, I had no idea how to pronounce it because it's not that common. Maybe not that so many words that have this combination.
Oh, in Dutch there are quite a few.
The word is SCHReeuw.
SCHReeuw.
And it means cry, to cry.
Yeah,
to shout.
To shout, yell. It's like a scream.
Yell.
Like a scream, I think.
More like that.
A scream.
Yeah.
Try that. SCHReeuw.
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 Yeah, it's very difficult because you have the S and the CH, so the
and then the R.
And the R. And then, but for me also was difficult, like the last part, the double E, U, W, because normally in Dutch a U is pronounced U, but in this combination it's all of a sudden a OO.
SCHReeuw.
So in the beginning it was very difficult for me to make that, to distinguish those two.
Yeah.
Word number 4 is difficult because there's a sound in there that doesn't exist in English or German or whatever. I think, is there another language that has that sound? I don't know. It's called soup.
Uien soup.
Uien soup. And it means onion soup. So actually the difficult part is the first one. The ui, which means onion.
Onion. Just the ui is an onion.
Yeah.
And we actually also have, let's promote our channel a little bit, we have a video on French onion soup in Paris. We were there with Brenda and we had the best onion soup ever. So check out that video.
Yeah.
And if you haven't already, then just subscribe to the channel, because I don't think we asked for that in the beginning of the video. So subscribe to the channel and you'll see loads more of these Dutch cultural videos, Dutch language videos. We have plenty in store for you guys.
So number 5 is even a level higher than number 4, because there are 2 u's in there, because it's uitbuiken. So that's very difficult because you have to sound 2 times. And it was also weird in the beginning for me.
Tell them what it means, because I'm already doing it.
I wanted to do that. It was very weird in the beginning for me to understand it, because there's no translation for the words. At least I don't know of anyone
that
a
could
translation.
Be. Yeah.
It means, what does it mean?
To belly out.
Belly out.
Belly out.
Like after you had a huge meal or whatever.
And if you want food to sink into your stomach or whatever.
Like this, and let it happen, let your belly get bigger.
Yeah, especially after Christmas dinners, people would sit in their chairs, rub their belly, and be like, oh, I'm so full, and then that's what you call uitbuiken.
Yeah.
So try to say that, because it has 2, like you said, 2 U's in it. Uitbuiken.
The number 6 is, I think, actually a French word, but it was very difficult in the beginning for me. I don't know if it was the pronunciation, maybe, but also I just couldn't remember it. It's HORLOGE.
HORLOGE.
And it means watch.
Yeah. And this was one of the words that you kept on having struggles with, right?
I think forgetting.
I think, like even a year ago, you were still struggling with it. I was still
a year ago, I don't think so.
No, I have it in my vivid memories that I was correcting you on the pronunciation of the word, at least.
HORLOGE.
HORLOGE. I think you wanted to say more something like, I don't know. I don't remember actually. HORLOGE or something. No. Anyway.
I don't know. Number 7 means curtain, and in Dutch it's gordijn.
Gordijn.
Yeah.
So it has the ch at the beginning again. Gordijn.
And then the R, that's what the English R, and not the Dutch R.
Mm.
And then an ein at the end.
The I and the G, together.
It's a long I.
Yeah, we call that the long I. We have a short I, which is EI, and that is an egg. And then you have the long I, that we call this the I and the J together.
Yeah. That's what you teach children at the elementary school.
Yeah.
Number 8, 2 difficult sounds actually. It means, what does it mean?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And it is
belachelijk.
Belachelijk. And if you say it fast, it's belachelijk.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. And it has the ch sound, but this time it's the CH together. And it has the long I.
Yeah, actually that was difficult in the beginning to distinguish between words where you had to pronounce it as I, so that you would think it would be belachelijk.
That's not the case.
But it's belachelijk, and you just have to learn which words have the uk and or the eik.
And it is not a fixed rule. Most of the times when that part of the word is at the end, you will pronounce it as uk.
Yeah,
but there are other words, not all of them, because you have one coming up.
But all the words that end with luk, then it's always like this.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that is some kind of a rule, but
smakelijk.
Yeah.
Which means have a nice dinner. Have a nice meal.
But the next word is an exception on that rule.
Yeah.
So let's dive into the next word.
Number 9 is kingdom in English. In Dutch it's KonINKRIJK.
KonINKRIJK.
Yeah.
And it's difficult because it has the K sound.
Yeah. KonINKRIJK.
Yeah. KonINKRIJK.
A lot of K's.
You try it. KonINKRIJK. KonINKRIJK.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have to say it fast, of course.
KonINKRIJK.
Yeah, you are good.
Yeah, but in the beginning it was very difficult.
But I think that's always the case when you learn a new language. So, yeah.
Word number 9 is a combination of, I don't know, I think maybe like 3 difficult sounds. It means writing bad.
Yeah, bad writing or writing bad. It's not a word that we use a lot in Dutch, actually, but
it's there.
Yeah, and what is the word?
Slecht schrijvend.
Slecht schrijvend. I will say it one more time. Slecht schrijvend. It's very difficult. It's again this.
First the S sound and then
the R
and then again S
and then
the I.
The I.
And
it's a challenge.
Also difficult for me in the beginning, and the thing would be also for English speakers. The V in Dutch is pronounced F, and in German and English it's more like a W.
Yeah, yeah.
So you would say slecht schrijvend, but
schrijvend. And that's also.
There are more words.
But that's also a thing for Dutch kids when they learn to write. It's very difficult to hear the difference between the V and the F. So a lot of kids struggle with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some rules, but not a lot. It's also about knowing how to write it and everything. Last word already.
Yeah. Number 11 is GOOCHelaar.
That's a difficult one. A lot of the HORLOGE, which is the Dutch word for magician.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like magic tricks, then you become a GOOCHelaar.
Yeah. And I think also for the English speakers, it's also difficult because they see a double O and they would think, oh, goo, but it's not. It's like a long O.
Go.
And a long A at the end.
Yeah.
But that's in Dutch. So GOOCHelaar.
We sound like Dutch teachers or something.
That's how you learn it.
Yeah, that's how you learn it. And it's difficult. And, if you like this video, of course give it a thumbs up. But we plan on filming a video in New York where we ask Americans to pronounce some of these Dutch words.
I would actually like to do that with some German words as well.
Yeah.
Because it would also be very funny.
That would be funny. So if we have the time, we will film that in New York. So stick around on our channel for that video to come out somewhere in the future. So subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. What of the words that we taught you today were the most difficult for you to pronounce? We would love to hear you.
Yeah.
You say them, of course, but that's not possible in a comment. But just leave a comment. What was the hardest word for you to hear and to pronounce? And see you again.
Thumbs up button.
Yeah. See you soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Do you want to see us stuff more food in our mouths? Then subscribe to our channel or watch another stuffer.